It's going to be Team Red with Brandon. We got Destruction in the back as well. We got Nade. Like a... Nade. I guess Nade. We got one and only. Coming in as a big old demonology warlock with Peachy in the back as well. Team Blue, we got Bounty, we got ourselves F-Blade, we got ourselves Gelendor going to be going up first versus one, getting hit with a stun. This is going to pop a trinket into a mortal coil immediately. One, trying to see if he can catch him up in the fear. Is going to have to get the pets up and running. That was a stun that he did have to trinket. That's going to be one Handicle done. Can he get a second Handicle done? Trying to get a second. Fear does land it. Fear is up, Handicle done is up, but that's going to be tired. Oh my god, Gelendor. How did you close the gap that fast? Is going to be an interrupt onto his I-beam. Going up in the air, but it's actually free and open to get it blasted by the Tyrant from below. Safeguard Trinket not going to hold him. And one taking him out with a massive Tyrant on Team Red Blue. We also have Cred and we also have Theza. Who's going to be up next, boys? They've got ourselves all the melee in the world. Second Demon Hunter up and running with one. Taking out the first one. He's not going to have the Tyrant for quite a bit. But he had himself a really good setup, though. Really, really good setup. So, does that mean you don't have a Horde Warlock anymore? Do you have two Warlocks? One. I don't... Might have went back to Alliance, which is a bummer, but I know you have a lot of friends on Alliance to play with. But it's going to be Cred up next. It's going to get a bit of a imprison onto one. Stunned by the pet. Forced to chicken out of Cred. It's just going to get some resources off of one. It's going to send him into fear. Fear bombing while trying to get some soul shards up and running onto Cred. Double-handed goal done. Does he have the Tyrant? Looks like Cred taking so much damage just from pets alone. And that's going to be no Tyrant for one, at least for now. He does have a lot of pets. He does have a lot of imps. Trying to see if he might be able to get another Fear into Cred. That's going to be stunned with an Azeroth beam, as those imps are actually doing quite a bit of damage. And one is going to pop a Reflect available. Cred actually might end up eliminating himself from this fell lances. No! Second Demon Hunter going up in the air and burning out like a beautiful, beautiful angel. And Gul'dan coming in to Fell Blade. Trying to see if we might be able to get a Tyrant up and running. If one has enough Handicle done, he might be able to do it stun into one. He's going to trick it out of it. Wall with Handicle done is going to get a full Tyrant. F-Blade popping AMS maybe a little too early because that Tyrant is going to start slapping him. There goes the damage. Mortal Coil trick inside of it for a second as F-Blade is just going to get decimated, but Tyrant does get a grip onto one back end. That Tyrant is doing quite a bit of damage. Big transfusion coming out for F-Blade. One getting kicked left and right, trying to wait maybe until he has a Mortal Coil or a Pet Stone or something available. He's just going to get attacked by the pets of undead nature as well. Looks like F-Blade is actually going to back up. He had a lot of cooldowns available, lots of damage. Did get a stun into F-Blade, but didn't quite get the good angle. Is going to get Handicle downs off of the pets that F-Blade left over with one. Did go for a Reflect in case there was going to be a grip. Didn't want to get ripped out of position. That's going to be a lot of imps for one to get back in because the second Tyrant should be doing quite a lot of damage here, but he needs to get another set of imps. So going up in flames, going down in flames more like it. I mean, they went up in air, but the higher the fly, the harder the fall. AMS coming in for the Mortal Coil. One not going to be able to get that extra CC. Does get at least one stun and one set of imps onto F-Blade. But that AMS is just going to keep him healthy for quite a while. One, does he have the gateway to really work with? I think he used it maybe a little too early. Trying to see if he can get a Fear onto F-Blade. It's going to be Handicle down instead. Does he have the Tyrant available? It's going to be a pet interrupt to follow. One is just getting completely controlled by the DK. Second Tyrant coming up right now. Does one have enough healing here? It's going to pop into a Reflect. Tyrant, does he do enough damage? So does F-Blade. He barely survives it. Oh my god, one was I can't even talk. One was under so much pressure just now by the Death Knight. That's going to be Theza taken about before the boy really pops off. Theza was just, not Theza, but one was just doing so much damage to these guys that he can't hung in there. He got those big Tyrants in and he did work. And Theza's going to have to play against Destructor. He's playing Affliction Warlock. Very interesting choice. I actually love the way the Smog looks. Like those blue and bright colors on the Legion Mog actually looks cool. Actually looks super cool. Is it just me? But Theza tried to see if he might be able to get away from the pets. He still has those dots rolling on him. Destructor just cannot catch up to Theza at all. He might want to swap to a Succubus pet just to get a slow or something. Because, I mean, you're not going to need this kind of pet against a rogue. You're not going to be able to steal buffs and DC. Oh my god. with a 30-buck dono. Are you kidding me? Hey, Dal. Say hi, Dal. Hi, Dal. What's up, DC? Can we get a hashtag DC again? Showing appreciation for the wonderful 30-bone dono, my man. That's 50 bones today, man. Can you believe it? Appreciate you, my guy. Really appreciate you. Scared the shit out of me every time, though. The things are looking like he's actually taking a little bit of CC. It looks like Destructum did listen to me. He did swap out to another pet. Trying to see if he can get a haunt up on Thaisa. Is going to get locked out on it. Thaisa does have Echo and Void actually popping off with the Destructum, which is quite good. He does quite a bit of AoE, okay, quite a bit of damage. A bunch of UAs going to stack up on Thaisa. He does click the Shadows. Destructum not looking all that good. Hellstone coming out. Needs to be able to get CC onto Thaisa immediately. Needs to get 3 dots up and running Thaisa right after. Try to get some UAs rolling. I think Thaisa might be down for the count with just those dots alone. Try to see if we're able to survive. And down he goes with Reaping Flames. As big haste came out for Destructum. Bounty is going to be up next as an Assassination rogue. And Destructum is going to give him the honor duel. It's going to walk up to the guy, dude. Full, proper honor duel. Destructum. Dude, well, these Warlocks, man. These Warlocks. I want to respect my guy. Appreciate you, my man. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you, DC. The Bounty is going to go and re-stealth and get himself at least the opener on Destructum. He does think the Destructum is playing the succubus CC, though. That's going to be quite good. Destructum, if you can just kind of kite away from Bounty while keeping him dotted, it might be in a good spot. We are hitting the 6-minute mark with some dampening rolling in, boys. Bounty getting hit with a succubus C into a stun. As Destructum is able to finally get some dots up and running, he's going to be Reaping Flames. So Destructum, the one ability he has that does quite a bit of damage. With a bike to follow, he's going to pop a wall against this. Bounty taking a little bit of the damage from all those dots. That's going to be Cloak of Shadows right now as a bunch of UAs are coming out for Destructum. Probably not a good position. Does have a twisted appendage which he cannot eliminate. The dots just don't kill those things fast enough. And down he goes. The dots for Bounty just ended up being just that much stronger, huh? Destructum. I mean, that's one thing I hope Blizzard does right with Affliction and Shadowlands, because at this point in BFA they're not going to be able to do much. But like the dots on Affliction in Shadowlands just feel so much better already. And I'm just hoping that the dots, like even if you just get UA Corruption, like empowered version, should do a lot of damage. But I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping though. Hoping for the best. It's going to be Nade up next versus Bounty. Nade, my man, taking a lot of damage already by Bounty the Rogue. Was that a Deathstrike Striker or something? Wall coming out for Nade. He's just taking a lot of damage. If we were flying, needs to kill that appendage. It's going to be wall touch of death, throwing everything at Bounty. Bounty is just going to be able to get away from it with a single vanish, even if he wants to. He does vanish it. Dip up evasion too. But it's going to be Nade, going to be able to at least get away from Bounty for a moment. Heal himself up back to almost full. Actually, too full. And Bounty is just going to have to consolidate the time, buy some time for its cooldowns to come back. Evasion down for a moment. Cloak of Shadows not available. Vanish not available. No more trigger for Nade though, so you can go for a big setup. No more karma, nothing. Essentially, he could have him here. Is going to go for a full stun onto Nade. Big Vendetta maybe? No, it looks like he's just trying to set up for a bit of dots, but no Big Vendetta into Reaping Flames after. Let's just try to see if he can kite Nade out. Let the dots do majority of the work. I guess we'll just have to wait and see as Nade got some Crucibles rolling into Bounty. Lex super to the Rogue. Does he trinket it? He does trinket towards the end. Nade super low on health. Fist of Fury flying right now. Bounty needs to find a way to end him. Is going to get a Reaper Flames at the end. Does have the damage. And the dots do prog the Azerites. That was... It looked like pretty easy. Looks like Peachy set it up on the line. Brendan's supposed to go next. He's just behind him, just waiting. He's like, you go first. You go. No, 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 you go. Fine. Essentially, that's what I would think that's playing out in their heads. But Peachy is going to be up next. Popping her bear form. Versus Bounty is going to have evasion available sometime soonish. Vanish available soonish. No trinket for a while. As Dampening is hitting that 23% mark, boys. Peachy's hanging out by the eye in case he wants to. I guess he was trying to see if he can get a sap out of Bounty. This is going to be a killer shot with a big old bike. Peachy's just going to have to sit there and eat that damage to the face. Popping in cat form right now after all the stuns are down with Bounty. Thorns are up and running with a big old bike to the face for Bounty. Does he have the big bites to follow? Walling up is going to be a blind choice right now as to either trinket it or not. Bounty is going to be able to get himself a lot of catch up on a lot of health. Does not get the proper sap. Still could go for a big vendetta. Going to be a kid shot. But Peachy can melee. Oh, he can melee, but he can also mutilate him. I didn't think he could actually mutilate him. So might be able to melee, but not be able to reach him with the other abilities. That's going to be a reset by Peachy. Stun him to Bounty. That's going to be able to get himself a little bit of reset. Bounty is not in the worst spot. It's going to get reopened up by Peachy as many times he wants a big bite to follow. Bounty not looking all that good. Evasion is up and running, but that's going to be ruined by Peachy. Trying to see if he might be able to catch up. Shadow Step, Kidney Shadow to Peachy. Trick is out of it immediately. Bounty trying to recover a little bit of health. Cloak of Shadow is available for those thorns as well. Has advantage if he wants to, and he's going to use it. And Peachy trying to see if he might be able to find the rogue. Does not look to his left to see the smoke bomb or see this rogue melting out to dots. Does he just drop down? Does he still have dots? Well, he didn't have dots. He just got his head bit enough. But there it is, boys. One came in with a big old 3-0, though. Well, 3-1, really, but still, 3 people back-to-back as the Demonology Warlock. There's just so much pressure with Demon Hunters and DK. Dude, if you got an honor duel, I would have loved to see how him versus that rogue would have played out. If you got the full honor duel there, boys. Alrighty, let's get another one going, yeah?